Morning, all. All right, we have 4 games tonight in the National Hockey League. 2 of them starting at 7 Eastern. One 2 hours after that, and one 2.5 hours after the early starts. So, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. We got the Dallas Stars in against Florida. You can see I'm not betting on anybody tonight. Dallas 14-6-3. Just felt like there's only the 4 games. Not a big deal. So 14-6-3 record for Dallas. They're 5-3-2 in their last 10. On the Florida side, they're 14-8-2 overall. They're 5-4-1 in their last 10. So this is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Dallas on March the 12th. For the Stars, Tyler Seguin's been going pretty well lately. 8 goals, 9 assists, 17 points for him. Lindell on the blue line, I think it's underrated, so I thought, yeah, I'd throw him on the board. A goal and 7 assists, 8 points. Not too shabby for a defensive defenseman. On the Florida side of things, Verhaeghe, 11 goals, 9 assists, 20 points, so he's on pace for about 35 to 40 goals. Montour, since his return, 2 assists in 8 games. He's had a lot of minutes. The points will come. I'm not surprised it's at a lower rate than last year so far, but, last year's probably just a career year. He's still playing quite well. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific start between Pittsburgh and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pittsburgh 11-10-3 overall. They are 3-4-3 in their last 10. Back-to-back defeats against Philadelphia. So Tampa Bay 11-10-5. They're 5-4-1 in their last 10. And they are coming off of a pretty impressive home victory against Dallas. We'll see how they can follow that up tonight. Pittsburgh won the first matchup on November 30th by a score 4-2. These teams will meet again on April the 6th. So on the Pittsburgh side, Brian Rust, 10 goals, 10 assists, 20 points. Very strong production from him. And Erik Karlsson, 6 goals, 13 assists, 19 points. He's also a plus 11. So it's interesting how a move to a team that's not too shabby has improved the plus-minus number for Karlsson, even if he's not scoring at the same rate. On the Tampa Bay side, Kucherov continues his ridiculous run. 16 goals, 26 assists, 42 points. Just insane how many points he's putting up in so little time. Victor Hedman starts his second 1,000 games tonight after playing his first 1,000 already. 5 goals, 20 assists, 25 points. He's still got a lot left in the tank. 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific start between the Vegas Golden Knights and the St. Louis Blues. The Vegas Golden Knights 16-5-5. They're now 4-2-4 in their last 10. So they've only won 4 of their last 10, but they've only lost 2 in regulation out of their last 10. There you go. St. Louis is 13-10-1 overall. They're 5-5 in their last 10. And their last game was an overtime win against Vegas, 2-1 on December the 4th. So Vegas looking for a measure of revenge in St. Louis. The third and final meeting between these teams will be on March the 25th. William Karlsson, 11 goals, 12 assists for 23 points. Slowed down a bit from what was a really hot start, but still performing well. Petrangelo's been very good for them on the blue line. A goal, 11 assists, 12 points. Kind of doesn't get mentioned as much as I think he should for how good he is on the blue line. Buchnevich, 9 goals, 10 assists for the Blues, 19 points overall. Not too bad. And Parayko, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points. I still like Parayko. I always have. I know there's Blues fans that don't, but I always have. So there's that. 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific start between Carolina and Edmonton. And since it's a Wednesday, I'm assuming this is a doubleheader with one of these 2 games on TNT, which would mean this actually doesn't end up starting at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. Carolina, 14-9-1 overall. They're 6-3-1 in their last 10. On the Edmonton side, they're 9-12-1. And they're 7-3 in their last 10. They've won 4 in a row. I've had questions on, do you think they're really back? Tonight's game will show us, because Carolina beat them on November 22nd, 6-3. If Edmonton beats them and gets that, gets a nice score against them, is like 4-1, 5-2, something like that, yeah, then we can talk about how, Edmonton's back. Carolina, Bunting, 5 goals, 10 assists, 15 points. Easy for me to say. Slavin, 3 goals, 11 assists, 14 points. Another defenseman, if he scored more, would get more Norris talk. But he's still on pace for over 40 points. I think that's pretty good for Jacob Slavin. On the Oilers front, McDavid, 8 goals, 21 assists, 29 points. He's been on a tear. He's looking to catch up to Kucherov. Bouchard, 5 goals, 17 assists, 22 points, is all offense, and especially on the power play. So you need that defensive defenseman to be able to cover for when errors occur. But Bouchard's offense, his shot, pretty darn good. So let me know your picks in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you have not done so already. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.